What's going on, everybody? It's Doug with Theme Park DNA. Got a review for you today. This is going to be the Fallen Order Mark II from Saberforge. Excited about this one. Anyone who's been watching the channel knows I'm a big fan of this lightsaber from Fallen Order and, well, anything from it, right? The video game is awesome. Looking forward to the upcoming sequel. All right, as usual, we're going to start with some numbers. So almost exactly 16 inches from emitter to the very tip of the pommel here. So the width on the emitter is going to be almost 1 3/4 inches. Down in the grip section, nearly 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches, that's pretty standard for Saberforge. It's not very big. All right, with an 32-inch Infinity V4 blade, we're looking at 1 pound, 13.3 ounces. Which is 29.3 ounces, or 830 grams. Without a blade, 1 pound, 4.2 ounces, which is 20.2 ounces, or 574 grams. All right, starting here at the bottom, this has got a really great looking pommel on it. Very detailed and intricate look to it. We've got sound vents both at the bottom and up here in the side. It's a great sounding pommel. It's pretty loud, and you can tell once it's screwed in though that this broken portion of the hilt, the lower part, covers up some of the vents. So that aside though, it still is a really good sounding pommel. You see it's a little louder without that blocking. So moving up from the pommel, great pommel. We've got this broken section where, you know, in the story of the video game, you know, Jared Tapal's lightsaber is damaged, and Cal Kestis, his apprentice, has repaired it throughout the course of the video game, and so this is a restored but not completely repaired version of the lightsaber, and it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, I think this broken section is right up there, almost up there with the 89 Sabers. And I've not gotten my hands on the 89 Sabers version. It's probably the only truly iconic version of this lightsaber that I haven't held. And I gotta say, this looks phenomenal. But the problem is I'll talk about later, is that these sharp edges are not the best for comfort, and they do tend to catch clothing and, well, just about anything, skin, anything that it comes across. But on just sort of pure aesthetics, 5 out of 5, right? It looks great. So just up from there, we have a CoverTech wheel, and on one side we've got our switch and our recharge port, and this narrowing neck right here. And if you look at the reverse side is where the faux control box is. And I do like that this is a lower profile faux control box. Not as low as some, but lower than, you know, about half of them, right? My complaint with this faux control box, though, is that the corners are pretty sharp. They're not quite as sharp as this, but, you know, it's easy to avoid that. But this is right here opposite of the switch section, and this can tear up your hands pretty quick. It doesn't take long of handling this saber where this gets your hands raw, and using it a lot and very aggressively, this could even open a knuckle up. Or I didn't have any like open cuts from it, but it's very sharp and very uncomfortable. Moving up to the emitter, of course, we have this double shrouded emitter, which has so quickly become so iconic. And the emitter shape is great. We've got a little bit of a circuit board feature here, not heavily, but a little bit of a design element here on either side. Y'all know that I'm not a fan of exposed screws, but at least they are flush, countersunk just a hair actually, so that at least they're unobtrusive and not in the way like the Fallen Flight. Still, I wish there was a way to do it without that, but I do like the length of this emitter. Some of the Fallen Order emitter shrouds are a little on the shorter side, and I really like the proportions of this saber, right? The length of these emitter shrouds compared to the rest of the length of the saber is very, very good looking, and I like it. We have a single blade retention screw here, but that is more than enough. If you look here, this is the LED retention screw, and there is a good 4.5 inches of blade from the top of the emitter to where it sits right on top of the LED. And longtime viewers of the channel will know that my preferred blade length is 32 inches, but really this saber needs a 36-inch blade. First of all, because it's a 16-inch saber, which is rare for Saberforge. This is one of their longer sabers that I've held, at least. And with all of that blade depth inside the emitter, it really makes this 32-inch lightsaber look really, really short. So this really needs a 36-inch blade, I think. So I like how they treated the aesthetics with this. They've got all the working parts on one side with they've got the switch and the recharge port and the CoverTech wheel on one side, and then on the opposite side there's nothing really to kind of mess up the aesthetics. It looks really good on one side, so if you did wear this on a CoverTech belt clip, then this is the side that's facing outward. It would be a good looking saber for cosplay. So on aesthetics alone, on how this saber looks, I mean, I'm gonna rate it pretty high, right? 4.8 out of 5. Just really the only nagging parts on aesthetics for me are the exposed screws, because a lightsaber is assembled using the Force. So, you know, I think you know where I'm getting here. What's a Jedi need a hex key screw for? But that's really the only thing. This is a great looking saber. Comfort, that's difficult. You've got an easy one-handed grip here between the CoverTech wheel and this faux control box, and then you can easily choke up above And two-handed, this is no problem. I think for dueling, it's fine without a lot of flourishing. Handling this saber one-handed, though, adds some complication, especially if you're doing anything with spinning or some choreography where your saber movements have a little more flourish to them. Comfort on this is going to be low. 2.5 out of 5 at best. And so this hilt is comfortable, right? This is fine. This emitter is rounded off right here. It's got a little bit of edge. It's not a big deal. But my main complaints are going to be the faux control box here, and I think the most egregious thing here are these points. The things that make them look so great make it very difficult to use, particularly one-handed, or if you're spinning or rotating the saber at all. These points are sharp enough. A couple of them could easily cut, tear fabric. The thing that makes it look so great is the thing that makes it difficult to use, in my opinion. So as much as I love the look and feel of this saber, I find myself, when I want to pick up a Saberforge Fallen Order saber, I go to the Eco, the Fallen Eco. It's much more comfortable, and plus I dropped in a NeoPixel core in it. So this is one of our giveaway videos. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and comment on this video for a chance to win 13 prizes left. We're getting under 30 subs to the next giveaway. So make sure to like and comment this video for additional chances to win any and all of our prizes. Then all you have to do is like and comment on additional giveaway videos. So go check them out, and good luck to you. If you like our content, let me know with a big thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching.